Yo, what's going on, guys? Parasol here. Welcome back to another one of these RTA analysis against the one, the only Aspire. And we're kind of down bad right now. Like, it's almost at the end of the season, and we're not even G3. He's close to G3. I'm 1921 right now, sitting at rank 573. It is the Oracle season, so there's gonna be a lot of sweats. And also, I don't have a Dominic, and Dominic is the most busted unit in this meta right now. Like, I could hands down, like, if you release a unit, you have to hotfix it, and then you have to nerf it in the next patch as well, and it's still busted. That goes to show how broken that unit was. And like, it's still kind of broken, man. Being able to delete a unit, it has true damage as well, so it doesn't give a shit about fire units. It just like kills fire units. Attack by absorb and life steal. It's just crazy, dude. Like, that unit is so busted. Being like a pure damage unit, it's probably the most busted pure damage unit aside from the Dark Khaki, which is an AoE damage unit that hits hella hard. Those are the two most busted damage units in the game. So I don't have one of those. And the thing about the past metas is, if, say, from the Oliver patch, like, if you didn't have Oliver, like, Oliver was so fucking busted, and it is still kind of busted because of the 33 lead. Like, look at the other two 33 leads, right? Those two 33 leads don't do anything else. Like, they actually don't do anything in RTA. They just get reset and they just lose, right? But Oliver, you can go infinite. You're playing a speed team, you're going to go first, and you're going to reset those units. So it's going to get off its skills. So, but the thing about the other units is Samantha is going to go second because you don't build that thing speed, right? And you don't build Vanessa speed. So they're not going to move. They're just going to get reset or controlled, and they're just going to lose, right? But playing the Oliver style, how it's played is like 33 lead, 2 AoE strippers, and some AoE control maybe, like CP or like, Kano or something, right? Or Light Monkey or, Neftis, right? So that's how you're going to be playing that kind of team, and your Oliver is going to move after those units where, after the Water Ryu, after the Wunso, after Gianna, like after those kind of units, like Oliver's going to move. So yeah, like, since that Oliver patch, like, the meta's been shifting like quite extensively. If you don't pull these crazy ass units, right, the ones that get buffed in the patch, like, say after Oliver, it was Masha, Shizuka. Those units were busted. Not really busted, I would say. Like, I would only call Dominic busted, to be honest. But Masha, Shizuka are really, really good. Like, if you don't have those, you're kind of down bad. You kind of need a segment as well to outspeed reset stuff, like key units that, either like a Merlong, CP, or Oliver. If you don't have that segment, you can't reset those units, so you're kind of like in a bad spot. So, like, in the draft, you're in a bad spot. This meta right now is pretty hard. Like, I can't fight against everything. I can only play against certain things. So yeah. So let's get into this match, man. I've been rambling so much right now. Yo, we get right into the match, and my segment moves first because of the 33 lead. And my best option here is to reset the Wusa because I don't want immunity or shields, and I want the freedom for my Oliver to reset units later on. So I don't want that multiple turns of immunity that I have to deal with. And if you look at the attack bars, even if I do miss the segment S3 reset here, I still have the Water Ryu to strip, and the Praha that goes before my Oliver as well to strip, and those two strips will still serve as a backup plan to help my Oliver set up its resets. And if you look at this Masha, it's not on Will, so it's a Nem Masha. And the thing about my Water Ryu, it's full damage, so it doesn't have much accuracy, but it has really high attack. So I'm definitely gonna pop this Nem. And the thing is, if this Masha S2's procs into S3, it could potentially kill my segment or Oliver, because they're kind of like, they're not as tanky, but they do have like, my Oliver does have minus fire on it. So I go for the reset. I miss the reset. My Water Ryu goes next. I land the strip. Even if I didn't land strip, I still have the Pra strip coming up. I pop the Nem with the Masha. It moves, it gets immunity. He tries to slow my segment, didn't work. I go for the full reset on the Wusa. I get the full reset, but I didn't get the attack bar pushback. So the S3 is actually the S3 for Oliver is actually a full reset. The S2 is a one turn reset. So after resetting this Wusa, I get the additional turn to the proc. And normally people might go for the same target twice, but this Nana defense break is really important to reset. Even though it's one turn reset, delaying it by one turn, this AoE defense break can set up his Masha for maybe like an S2 into like S1 proc, and it would definitely delete a unit. It will definitely delete my segment or Oliver here. So I need to go for this reset. I land reset, and he actually goes for the S1 sleep onto my segment, and he gets a 30% chance. Pretty lucky there. So here my win condition is to demount this Marsha as soon as possible. I don't need to kill the Marsha yet. If I kill it now, it's just gonna revive on the mount because of the Nana. So I kind of want to kill something else first. Hopefully this Juno is kind of squishy, or if my Oliver can survive long enough and I deal as much damage to this Wusa, because this is a really high attack Oliver. If I deal enough damage, I could potentially get it low and maybe kill it before I kill this Marsha. So I go for another reset, full reset onto the Wusa, get its attack bar down, and he procs, which was pretty lucky, but he didn't get the kill there. And my Praha moves right after, and I get the sleep. And because I slept this Juno, the new buff gives it a speed buff for Juno. So he's gonna potentially move next. With the speed buff before my Oliver, and then he goes for damage and tries to stun my Oliver, but that didn't happen. So I go for the second reset because Nana already moved, it has his skills again. So I go for the one turn reset again on this, and I'm just trying to demount this Marsha here. And at this point, my Oliver is dead. If I kill this Marsha now, it's just gonna come back on the mount. So I don't want that to happen. But I do get rid of the defense break when it's dismounted, and plus it doesn't have immunity now. And so I know that my Water Ryu is going to move ahead of this Juno, so I choose the S2 with the segment here. I get the defense break on. Because this Water Ryu is a damage Water Ryu, I'm able to S1 onto this Juno with defense break and finish it off before it gets a chance to heal with the 2 buffs on it. So that was pretty good there. It comes back alive, no buffs, and no speed buff either, so it lowers the damage as well. And I go for the S3 damage onto this Nana, thinking that I can kill it, but it just lives on 1 HP. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, so I choose to attack the Marsha there because I wanted to get it really low. I don't want to kill it though, and I know my Ryu is not going to kill a full HP demounted Marsha. So I go for the S1, deal some damage, it gets really low. Now with my Praha coming up, I can use the S2, which I haven't used all game because the Wusa, like I resetted the Wusa many times, so it didn't actually have the S3 to set up immunity, so I never got to use my AoE strip, right? So I have that coming up. The Nana is actually in front of this Marsha in terms of like revive order because of the way it's like set up, so it's like first here. So if the Nana dies first, then the Nana will revive. And here I can AoE, kill the Nana and kill the Marsha at the same time with the Praha. So because that happens, the Marsha doesn't actually revive on the mount, which is pretty good. And he goes for S1 sleep on Wusa, and it actually gets it there, which is insane. And at this point, like I felt like I had a chance to lose, but everything was kind of going his way anyway. So with my segment dead, the Nana gets a stack, but considering how efficient my 2 units are here, I don't think I would lose this match. Like especially like Praha versus Juno, like Praha just wrecks Juno, it kind of wrecks Wusa as well, and Nana doesn't care. Like Juno doesn't care too much about Nana. So I get everyone low trying to set up my Water Ryu S2. He goes for the AoE stun defense break. If he gets a stun there, I potentially could have lost. So yeah, I do have the heal. And here my Water Ryu moves in front of the Juno, so I can get rid of this debuff again, and I actually cut in again. And I go for the S2, kill off the Nana and Druid at the same time. My Praha procs there, and I get the kill, and he ends up leaving after that. And that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you guys want more of these videos, post a comment down below saying you want more and like the video as well. And I'll see you guys next time.